Hey guys, HTV here. Now in today's video we're going to be going over one of the biggest mysteries surrounding the Pokemon anime. Will Ash's Pikachu ever evolve into a Raichu? Pikachu is an electric type Pokemon owned by Ash. He is the first Pokemon Ash ever had and is always by Ash's side, along with being one of his greatest battlers. To evolve a Pikachu into a Raichu though, you obviously need a Thunderstone, which is why Pikachu was never randomly evolved during a battle, like Ash's other Pokemon, even though there have been many times when it seemed likely, which we will obviously go over in the video. With the release of Pokemon Sun and Moon however, brings us Alolan Raichu, and a new possibility of evolution that surrounds Ash's Pikachu. Obviously, if Pikachu evolves into Raichu, then Pikachu's attitude may change towards Ash. This has of course happened in the past, such as when Ash's Charmander evolved into a Charmeleon and then eventually evolved into Charizard, so that's another factor to look into. Now don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of Ash's Pikachu, but it's still fun to look into all the evidence to support the idea of him evolving into a Raichu. So with all of that out of the way, let's get into the video. Okay, so starting things off, Pikachu was Ash's starter Pokemon, given to him by Professor Oak. Ash showed up late to pick up his first Pokemon, obviously it was gonna be Bulbasaur, Charmander or Squirtle, but he got stuck with Pikachu. Though he detested Ash at first, Ash demonstrated his willingness to sacrifice himself for Pikachu, and they quickly became best of friends. Pikachu, who is rather independent in general, believes that he is strong enough without evolving and refuses to evolve into a Raichu, even when he was easily beaten by Lieutenant Surge's Raichu in their first battle, since after the battle Ash offered Pikachu a Thunderstone to evolve, but of course Pikachu was completely against the idea. Later in Ash's adventure in the Sinnoh region, Pikachu was given another chance to evolve after being seriously injured by another Raichu, but he refused once again. Both of these indicate that Pikachu will never really want to evolve, and that he is really just happy the way he is. It also shows though that the prospect of Pikachu evolving always comes up when he is beaten by his evolved form Raichu. And as mentioned earlier, Alolan Raichu makes an appearance in Pokemon Sun and Moon, so it wouldn't surprise me if Ash and Pikachu came across one in the anime.
Is my Pikachu really that special?
Your Pikachu's power is impressive in me. I really got a charge out of its incredible attack the last time we met. Its powers exceed its evolutionary level.
In the Season 1 episode Ash Catches a Pokemon, when Team Rocket was trying to steal Pikachu, Meowth accidentally says that Ash's Pikachu power exceeds the power level he would have possessed as a Raichu, which is obviously a weird thing to say, seeing as when a Pokemon evolves it gets stronger. We already know that Ash's Pikachu is unique and probably one of the strongest Pikachu out there, but getting weaker by evolution seems a little too strange to me, even by Pikachu standards.
Sure thing!
Pika? No! You know what'll happen if you touch that Pikachu? Pika!
No! Yes! You didn't evolve!
In climbing the Tower of Success, a Thunderstone was tossed to Ash, and it almost landed on Pikachu, which would obviously have caused him to evolve. However, Ash was scared about Pikachu evolving, so he prevented this, which contradicts to the time he offered Pikachu a Thunderstone to evolve when he was beaten by Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. The most likely reason is that Ash now knows Pikachu doesn't want to evolve, which is supported in the Diamond and Pearl Generation episode Pika and Goliath, and in the Pokemon X and Y Generation episode The Cave of Trials. So we know that Pikachu is pretty strong, and Ash himself doesn't want Pikachu to evolve now. But here's some more information on why Pikachu probably doesn't need to evolve into a Raichu. Pikachu is the only Pokemon in the anime to defeat two legendary Pokemon without being a legendary Pokemon himself. His first victory against a legendary Pokemon was when he defeated Brandon's Regice, and the second was when he knocked out Tobias's Latios, although the battle against Latios ended as a draw rather than a victory. Pikachu is also the first of Ash's Pokemon to defeat a Mega Evolved Pokemon. However, Pokemon Sun and Moon have strong links to Kanto, seeing as it's the game's 20th anniversary and all that. We've obviously seen the new Alolan forms of Kanto Pokemon, such as Alolan Ninetales, Alolan Sandslash, Alolan Muk, you know, all of the good guys. And of course, both Ash and the trainer in the games are both from Kanto as well as trainers such as Red and Blue making appearances in the games. With that being said, if Pikachu were to evolve, it would most likely be now. Pikachu and Alolan Raichu both get access to their own unique Z-moves, which I'm sure we will get to see in the anime at some point. At the end of the day though, I don't think Pikachu will ever really evolve. It is the mascot of the Pokemon franchise, and I think it would be silly for Game Freak to change that. However, I do believe that there will be an episode in the anime that features an Alolan Raichu, and the idea of Pikachu evolving will be brought up again, seeing as it's interacting with another Raichu. Pikachu may lose in a battle to the Alolan Raichu, which may trigger the idea of evolution, just like it has in the past when Pikachu has been beaten by a Raichu like Lieutenant Surge's. Also, going back to the earlier point about how Pikachu's attitude may change towards Ash because of evolution, I think it would have too much of a negative effect on the anime, seeing as it is primarily a kid show, and kids would much rather see Ash and his partner Pokemon getting along than seeing them argue all the time. But those are just my thoughts. I'd love to know all of your opinions on this subject, and whether you think it's time for Pikachu to evolve into a Raichu in the anime or not, in the comment section below, based on everything you've heard in the video. But with that wraps up this video. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. If you did enjoy the video though, please leave a like, I'd really appreciate it. I have a couple top 5s coming onto your screen in a second, so be sure to give them a watch if you have the time. And also subscribe if you like my content, I really do appreciate it. That's everything from me though, so thanks for watching guys, have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.